Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Forex Tech Magazine. It's your host, Lewis. How are you doing? Hey, sorry we started this late today. It's supposed to start at 5 to 5:30, but I actually had a little emergency I had to take care of, so I am tapping in today at 5:25. I do apologize. Please accept my apologies. All right, guys, so got a little bit of bad news today. The bad news is this. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, before we get too far into this, the disclaimer is any and all information that is given to you by us should be considered for the sole purpose of education and entertainment purposes only. Nothing that we give to you should be considered to be investment advice. And if you're in need of investment advice, you should be seeking the assistance of a licensed, competent advisor. Perfect. Now that we got that out of the way, now I can get into this. Okay, so the bad news is this. Well, good news first. Good news is it did exactly what I said it was going to do. Right? Right? You see the Canadian dollar? Right? Called it perfectly. Right? Price went up through resistance. Price came up here. Once again, you can see where it was starting to consolidate over a 2-day period. And then price finally broke yesterday, broke down, hitting the which may be considered now to be support, but I still think that there's some room for this thing to potentially to go a little bit further, maybe even more. I don't know. We'll see. But finally, price had to take a breather. That is the good news. Your boy was right as usual. Bad news is I got a margin call, folks. I know, right? Fuck. Took me out of the trade. Freak. Right? And so obviously it took me out of the trade before we got back down to this level. And had we, got back down to this level, of course, would have been the margin call, would have been in the money by now, and we'd be making profit. So unfortunately, it happens. You know what? It happens. It is what it is. I gotta live with that. So now what I gotta do? Just put my money back in the account, start it over again. All right. So it is what it is. But I do want to say this right here. You know, we were right about it was right about the move. We're just a little early getting into the position, and that earliness that us getting in a position is what caused us to exit this position before we were able to make our profit. So it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. All right, but you live again. You live another day to trade another day, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get back into maybe not this particular trade, but we're gonna get back into trading. And we may not be trading in that particular direction if we get into this trade. We may look at this trade for a buy trade instead of a sell trade going forward. But you know what? We'll do our analysis over the next couple of days. We'll fund the account tomorrow, and we'll see what happens next week, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in it to win it, baby. We'll make that money back that we lost and then some. Right? No biggie, no biggie. But once again, right about the move. Unfortunately, like I said before, the brokerage firm decided to go ahead and to pull that trade. And you know what? And it's unfortunate because when you look at it and you think about it, I mean, it didn't make another high, right? So it didn't go higher than it did any other day, right? So it's still at the same level or lower. And just out of these 3 days, they decided that the day would be the day that they make that call, right when it was going back towards the money. But whatever, it happens. It's part of life. It's part of trading. Unfortunately, it had to end like that. But we'll be back in it again. Not gonna worry about it. Okay. Anyway, I want to share that piece with you. Also, too, right? If you're out there watching in TV land, we early this morning, and this is really gonna. I'm really kind of like I don't want to get my thunder for tonight, but early this morning, I did, once again make some calls on the Great Britain pound pairs, and I told you what that it looks like, was at a possible resistance level, could be support, could be resistance, right? But to watch for that move down, and guess what happened? What? It moved down big time. What? Big time. All of them. Big time. Big time. What? Big, massive moves. We're not going to talk about it now. And the reason being is because these discussions are best left for the London Open when we trade these pairs, right? We'll talk about it then. We'll have a great discussion about it then. So once again, just give you the update. Yes, we were right about the direction of the Canadian dollar, but unfortunately, our broker decided that, hey, you know what? We want to bring that count in because you've been outside of the required maintenance margin for too long because of this exhaustive pull up and then move sideways. Had this hit the day before, had this hit like on Wednesday, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. You know, I'd be playing some, OJ's, money, money, money for the love of money, in the background right about now. But because, got in too early and, didn't hit that margin requirement, boom, wanted to get the call. One thing that we could have did differently though, too, and this is just the FYI, we could have went in and actually put more money on the account, right, to bring it up, because it was only like a couple of dollars. I think it was like $30 or $40 out of the maintenance margin for the account. Could have easily went in and deposited it. Boom, gives a little bit more of a cushion, but I didn't want to do that just because I initially started this with $164, and that's how I wanted to play it out. I'm going to make some additional deposits in here though next week. Still going to try to keep it at around about 160, 200 mark for this account, just because I want to see how it play out. And then we just go from there, bud. That's it. Anyway, listen, that's it for me. If you guys got any questions, give me a call or give me a call. Give me send me a shout out. We got the couple ways that you can contact us. You can contact us on questions at forextechmagazine.com. You can shoot. You can hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or you can also come here on Twitch and get at me there as well. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Sorry, next time I'll make sure I start on time. Anyway, guys, it's been real. I will talk to you later. Take care.